just talking. Now we in the valley, child. Now we had to come in the valley to have this. Listen, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me? Oh, okay. I had it on mute. Welcome to the valley, y'all from Hookahville, bitch. Let me add my guy. Let me add my guy. Get in here. Get in here. Welcome to the valley. We had to come to the house, child. Let me get my nigga up there. We got to get my friends together. Each one teach one. There you go, Hookah, if you in the building. I dropped it. I dropped it. I dropped it. We had to come to the valley, right? That's crazy. That is crazy. We had to come to the valley, child. We had to come to the valley. Y'all, welcome to Sissy Valley, down in the valley where the celestial crew gets lifted, right? This your girl, Gila, also known as More Supreme, the Supreme of all things. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, child. Did you get it, bro? Hey y'all, get in here, get in here, get in here. Come to the valley. We let them know. Let them know where they at, y'all. Let them know. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now, why is everybody up here? Y'all know y'all ain't finna come up here, and y'all know Hookah got to come up here. That's just crazy to me. Hookah, hit the link. Other people trying to get up here. Yeah, I know my boy's supposed to be getting up there. I ain't seen him. It's everybody else hitting the link, baby. I don't know. Y'all see him? Lord, he didn't got lost. Bitch, I'm finna put another hold on, baby. Don't listen. I got something for you. I got something for your ass. You just wait a minute. It's okay. I always come prepared, baby. They said you slimmed down. I hope not. Not you in the private chat talking about my weight. I'm finna drop it again. For my guy. All right, now, Hookah, that's for you. Baby, I ain't slimmed down, baby. I just posted a picture the other day. If you so concerned, I haven't. I'm still a little chunky. There my boy go. We got action, bro.
Listen.
We got action.
We good? Oh, so it's the same thing. I can't see the comments. I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe because of the phone? Oh, wait, hold on.
Now you can't see him?
Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. You know what it is? You got to go to more. Oh, that's why. You got to go to more. Join the chat.
Let my boy get himself together, child. Hey, y'all. Oh, ain't no glitching over here now. ain't no glitching over here. They say that's Jason you be talking to. That Jason I be talking to. Oh well, Jason be telling me some accurate ass information. You feel me? You want me to ask Jason something about you? You feel me? You want me to ask Jason something about your ass? Cause baby, they'll tell me now. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. We might just have to reconvene because I don't know what Hookah got going on. Let me see. You good?
You hear me now? You be clear?
Yeah, we clear. Can you see the comment?
There we go. Listen, I can't see that. It is what it is. G. I ain't even gonna sit here and stress. I don't. I can't figure it out. It is what it is, G. As long as we up here, we clear. I'm looking at it from the computer too, so we should be good. I'm gonna look at the comments through there.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm gonna mute it. All right, so we here. That's crazy. Hold up, we got a couple people in here. Should we wait? Look, now we in your terror. We in your terror dome. Shout out to the top hats.
Ain't it? Now y'all in the valley, baby. Now y'all in the valley. Listen,
Look. It feel different. It feels different, G.
what it feel like?
It feel good. It feel good.
That's it. What it feel like? People don't get to get up here in the valley, too often. Now you special because I don't play that shit.
See,
I
now I
don't play
feel
that.
honored because I know you. Listen, I watch you. I know you don't now.
I don't play that shit at all. I'm talking about at all. You hear me? So okay, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna let you run the show. I'm gonna sit back and let you run it. It's still, you know.
All right, so like damn, I don't remember where I left off, but I'm gonna just start off. It's only right that we've been seeing a lot of Vaughn talk floating around lately, and
Mm-hmm.
everything you've been saying pretty much came into fruition, right?
Right.
And then once again, the same people that pretty much was calling you crazy or conspiracy theorists, 9 times out of 10, they're doing the same type of content. And my question to you before was, how do you feel about stuff like that?
I just feel like, I told you so. I got this. I be saying all the time, what I say we see, right? So it may not make sense when I'm saying it, right? You might not see it
Mm-hmm.
in the saying it, but I promise you just watch. Just watch. That's how I feel.
Now it's crazy you say that because we always say that the only thing that separated conspiracy theory from the truth is pretty much time. And I think that's been proven recently after we seen King Von family on Twitter accusing OTF Varney of stealing $200,000 from King Von and emptying his safety deposit boxes. And it's crazy because out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I
question,
don't go ahead, go ahead, go
yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
No, my question was how do like I said, when stuff like when you say everybody call you crazy, and then when it finally come out, how do stuff like you feel? I know you said, you know, I told you so, but at the end of the day, it's a little different when you could really say I told you so. And OTF Vonnie, that's another thing. People keep getting it misconstrued. OTF Vonnie is also close to little. I don't know if you could say it then. I know you don't really like, you know.
Oh, that nigga ain't nothing.
All right, there we go. There we go. Dirk. He close to Dirk. So if he did that, of course Dirk no.
Because my thing is, why everybody acting like this shit just new? You feel me?
Mm.
Like with the whole money situation, the money, this y'all been doing this. Like this ain't been just now. So my thing is like, why is it blowing up now? But then again, cut up, cause like I said what I said, right? I said what I said. So that shit just crazy how they just. It's like they bring it out in pieces, like dropping the shit in pieces and pieces.
Exactly.
Like, give us the whole damn story. Like, give us the whole movie. But because I didn't gave us the script, we got to play
Already.
in the physical, right?
And you know what's funny? The reason why I say that is because out of nowhere, all this Vaughn talk that literally came out of nowhere. Like, remember? Well, see, I'll get to that, but before I do, right? Asian Dog came out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere, because Little Tim supposedly has a documentary coming out. She said, "Well, the bullets that allegedly killed King Von wasn't even from Little Tim. It was pretty much a plot the whole time." And you've been speaking on her. You know how that go.
Right. My thing
So
is friends, remember?
yeah, I was about to. No, I was about to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
what you
listening.
gonna say? Listen, I'm all ears. G. Listen, G, I'm all ears when you talk, G.
No, my thing is, first she said that it was the friends. You remember when he first, got on the live and she was making all those videos because she was, stressed out her mind. And she was saying that,
That's a fact.
and they set him up and then they told her to shut up and she just changed her story. I ain't forget.
And then it was, remember, because she ran to the other medium too. I forgot the lady's name, but she ran to her, and then it seems like the other girl, I guess she thought Asian was innocent at first, but then she flipped on Asian like, oh nah, you X, Y, and Z, you a part of it, and then that's when she left her alone. Remember?
Right, right. But see, this the thing, if you spiritual now, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
not on me. You understand? Like, you not getting over
Mm,
on me. Way Asian dog could have ran to a motherfucker like me and asked me any fucking thing about Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? It's no way
mm-hmm.
she could hate me. You know what I'm saying? So that was my only thing with that. The whole thing was Shani. Like, I just needed those screenshots because you was friends with the girl, and what she was telling you was what Vaughn had told me. That was my
Mm,
thing. I just saying that was it. That was it.
yeah. Well, here's the question: do you think maybe she didn't come to you because she didn't know about you at the time?
No,
You
she
gotta
didn't
act
come.
like she didn't.
No, she didn't come to me because, girl, he hates you. Oh my God. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I didn't, like I said, listen, I'm not a celebrity medium. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get famous off of this, so I ain't finna kiss your ass for no clout, girl. He on your ass, like back pockets. Like, please,
Yeah,
please.
now that's a fact. It's funny because whether you're a celebrity medium or not, I think at that time, especially covering the King Von stuff, you was the one. If she seen Shawnee or anybody else, she definitely seen you.
Oh,
But you know what it was? It was the fact that you wasn't saying what she wanted to hear because she knew the truth.
exactly, exactly. So I wasn't, you can't buy me, right? You can't buy me. I ain't trying to sit down with, what I'm saying, with them. So I ain't finna lie, like, girl, you know what you did. Tell them, right? Tell
That's
them what, that's all.
So, all right, listen, G. Before we gonna get into all the Vaughn stuff, that was a little, But what I want to do is before we get into the Vaughn stuff, I want to know a little about you and get everybody familiar with you, aside from just all the King Von stuff. I thought we was gonna be on my platform, so I wanted to get everybody familiar. But I'm gonna still ask these questions. I know it's fellas that want to know a lot of things about Gala. It's just a lot of stuff that I want to know as well too.
Okay, go. Go.
All right, so let's start off with this. Right, where you from?
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh,
I'm
that's
from
different, Mississippi.
mhm,
What part?
Clarksdale. I stay in Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Oh, all right now. So that's where that country be coming from. You always talk about don't let the country out.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all now. Physically, I'm from the hood. Now, physically, that's all. That's all.
So you was born and raised out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So it's safe to say that you definitely from the country. Um, how was it out there? Like, as your childhood and just growing up. Period.
Oh, I had a amazing childhood. Like, I love it. I love it here. It's small and shit, but it's fine. Like, I love it here.
See, I like that too, though, because you see how you say you from the hood. The first thing every time when you ask somebody, "Yo, you from the hood?" Yeah, I had it hard growing up. Yeah, my teacher. This is the favorite thing. My teacher told me I wasn't going to be. You know damn well your teacher ain't say that.
Said nothing. I ain't saying
You
nothing.
know damn well your teacher ain't asked you nothing, man.
I love my town. I love my neighborhood. Like,
Now here's a question, right? When did you become Gila? Right? When did you start feeling yourself to where you knew who you was confident, and you developed who you was now? Or was it like a certain situation that made you become who you are?
it's just basically I always been Guyla. Like, I've always been different. I always been what you would call weird or like a loner or whatever. Like, I've been that, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
my nation, like becoming what I am spiritually, led me to where I am now. So I didn't want to get caught up with people thinking that I'm just, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual medium when I got actual wisdom out this hole, right? I
That's a fact. Yeah.
can right.
Now that's a fact. Did it ever like bother you that people may have thought you was weird or anything like that? Because certain people with those type of gifts, they try to keep it inside, because they don't want to seem crazy or look weird to others.
I mean, they was right. You know what I'm saying? I was weird. You feel
She said they was right.
they was right. Like I can't knock nobody for the truth. Like I was weird. So you telling me that, like, oh, okay, bitch, I know. You feel me? So nah, it didn't really bother me. It's just what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Change. You know?
Well, sometimes weird can always be a good thing as well. I mean, because a lot of people say you weird, but not just you. When they say you weird, it just a lot of times mean you different and you not with the social norms that everybody else is with.
Oh no, I'm not with none of the earthly institutions. I don't believe in none of the earthly things. So nah, nah.
That makes sense. So here's the next question, right? So with the gift you have when it comes to spirituality and being a medium and being able to see things that others can't, at what age was it and how did you know that you were different from others?
Well, like I say, like since like I started remembering life in like what kindergarten. So, you know what I'm saying? Even then, like I knew I was different. Like I knew that this wasn't my world. I knew that it was another world. Like this physical world ain't it. You feel me? Like it's another
Mm-hmm.
world, or you know what I'm saying, that's more important than this world. And I just focused on it. So, you know what I'm saying, growing up, like you had to learn how to be in two worlds, you know what I'm saying, at one time. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm world, the physical world, but also knowing that it's greater than what I see.
And how did your parents like react to that? Like, did they know?
Oh no, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like they thought I
Ah,
was
see.
like they didn't know what to do with me. But I mean, I'm here to do the opposite. You feel me? Like, you know, so I'm not
Mm.
supposed to I wasn't supposed to be the child that's like everybody else. Like I'm here to do something different, right?
So, question: did they ever realize that you had a gift, or it just went over their head until you was of age?
It just went over their head to of age because until you know, I got older, I didn't use it. Like I didn't use it for nothing because I was in my own world. Like how you gonna know? I ain't even let you in. You feel me?
Mm. So,
So
a
like
lot of people keep that gift inside. Like I said, because it's a quote unquote weirdness that they're afraid of.
yeah, but you know, you gotta be who you are, right? You gotta that's your power. Like your weirdness is your power. So I'm not gonna
Mm.
hide this man because then I'll be hiding my power. I'll be putting my power down. And we can't have that.
I like
We
that
can't.
one. She said, "Look, to be weird, I mean, because a lot of times to be weird means that's you. You just different. It don't mean you weird. You just, you're not like other people, which is dope because it makes you you.
Right, right.
But
That's
now here's another one, right? That I gotta ask these questions. My fellas, I gotta ask these questions, G. How did the fellas treat you back in the day?
I mean, you mean how did I treat the fellas back in the day?
Yeah, look, she's starting, y'all. She's
I'm just
starting.
I'm just saying, like I run shit. I run shit.
That's that energy. Well, how they treat you now, or how you treating them now?
I still run shit. Like it didn't change.
Oh,
I'm dead ass. Like the guy, men love me though. Men love me. Like what's men love me.
what? What's your I see somebody said Leo. You a Leo or no?
Oh no, I'm a Virgo.
Oh no,
I'm,
oh no. They said for Vaughn. They said for Vaughn. Oh, okay. That makes plenty of sense. She said a Virgo. Virgo is very in their head. They very observant too. Don't play with a Virgo now.
please don't play with me. Please don't play with me on either side. The physical
Oh
or the
no.
baby. Don't do it.
Now the reason why I asked, right? Because if y'all know G, she got no problem telling you what she want, when she want it. Very straightforward. Unlike a lot of women, and them picks be picking. Gala, them picks be picking. Gala.
I mean, but as they should though, right? I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I'm art. Like I feel like a woman is art. Like her body, like her essence, how she moves, like that shit sexy. That shit sexy to me.
But you know why I asked that, right? And I say that because I feel you do that, but you still demand a certain level of respect with it, right? Whereas
Right,
a lot of women can't do that without a man trying to like degrade them, but you still hold a certain level of respect. You see what I'm saying?
right. That's
So what's your secret with it?
because I'm not doing it for no attention. Like I'm not doing this to get no niggas because I can get a man is the easiest thing for me to get. I do that because I like to express myself in that manner. Like I'm sexual by nature. So how I carry myself should be, so I don't have to hide that. I don't have to hide that I'm a sexual ass woman. I'm grown.
Mm.
I don't.
Nah, you right about that. Did you always embrace like I mean embrace? See, look, come on now. Did you see? Come on now. Come G, come on, G.
Man, please.
G, why you all right, hold on. All right, hold on, y'all. See, G got me sweating over here,
I
y'all.
didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing.
Listen, all right, so look,
That's
did you always embrace like your sexual side, or was it something that came later or came with like confidence? Like when you gained your confidence?
I would say definitely I got more comfortable with it, like, what I'm saying, like junior high, high school. Like it's just in you. When it's in you, it's nothing you can really do. It's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I would say
Now, like I said, I had to ask, but a lot of women. I feel women, right? They may feel the same way you do and wanna express that sexuality or that side of them, but they feel too scared to put it out there. Not like the way you do because they don't have that confidence.
people care about, what I'm saying, people care about what people think about them. I don't, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Y'all don't even exist for real. If I delete you or I block you, guess what? You now back in you just into the ethers. Like, who are you? What are you to me? Right? So I
Talk
don't
that
give
talk. Now, speaking of all that, right? What's some
mm,
things you look for in a man, quality wise?
mm, what are some things that
He
I
def
look
look, he definitely can't be weak. I know that. I
right,
know that for sure.
right. Because the first thing I was gonna say was he gotta be masculine. Like you gotta I'm a force. Like I need you gotta be a force too. Like you
I
gotta
hear that.
that's
Now, what's the
basically
automatic?
it though. I don't really have a type. It's like a
So
frequency.
pretty much, so pretty much, you like somebody that's confident within themselves, and enough for you, of course.
Right. Please, because I'm
Now,
a lot.
what's the automatic turn on?
Mm, masculinity. Like true masculinity. It is rare. Okay. It is fucking rare. And when you see that shit, you gotta seize that shit because it's not common.
All right, well, here's the next question because you say that now. Do money matter to you, or does he have to have? No, look. Do money matter? Does he have to have a lot of money, or you see potential in him and you want to grow with him?
It's
Because hold
basic.
on, before you answer, don't give me that. Oh, it's potential. If he got potential, niggas be out here potentialing forever. He be 10, 15, 20 years in potential.
No. I was just gonna be honest. Like you need to have some money if I got some money. You feel me? Like you need to be able to, what I'm saying, be equal with me. So be able to take care of yourself and so I'll be able to take care of myself and we cool. Like that's it's about as far as it go.
That's dope. I appreciate that. Cause you honest. Certain girls, they don't be no women. They don't be too honest. They'll sit there and tell you, "Nah, money don't matter. Don't worry." And then it's a
I don't know.
it's a whole nother.
No. You gonna have to be able to take care of yourself. Like you gonna be out, what I'm saying? So you gonna have to be all right. Like, have a house, have your car, have you what I'm saying, a source of however you get your money. You're gonna have to come on the same shit that I'm on if you want to come up here where I'm in now. That's just it.
So here's a question. Here's a question, right? So are you
Mm.
willing to help, or does he have to come with it off rip?
I help save everybody. That's what I do. I make lives better.
Now that it's funny. That's going to segue into what I was about to say. Because on another note, you do help a lot of women out. You have the Coven of Celestial Excellence, right?
That's how-
Can you explain what that is for the people that don't know?
okay, the coven. Okay, first of all, I'm a witch. Okay, I'm a witch, what you would call a
Mm-hmm.
wise, and as a wise woman, I have a coven of witches. I have some males too. So they're witches and what I'm saying, warlocks, like wizards. Like, yes.
That's what's up. And how can they be a part of it?
You gotta be, it's you know. you know, you you gotta be chosen. You gotta be chosen for sure.
But listen, you also do readings as well, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I do sessions because I'm a spiritual health advisor. Okay, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
spiritual specialist and I specialize in helping people live healthy lives. That was what I didn't want people to think, that I was just Von's spiritual advisor, right? Nigga, I save
Mm-hmm.
lives. I save lives. So don't just group me as for Von, you know, like don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. I remember when I was posting the videos before, I caught one of your lives when you said that. And ever since then, like I said, I understood what you meant by that. So I stopped putting King Von spiritual advisor. But a lot of people, that's what they was knowing you as, but they
Right.
didn't know how big you was other than that. You know what I'm
They,
saying?
they was. They was. But I didn't want people to get, what I'm saying? Then after Von, I had like others, what I'm saying, deceased celebrities come try to talk, what I'm saying, get their story out. And at that time, I'm like, hell no, because Von had took me through there. like that,
You know he is.
huh?
That's that energy. I said, no, he was. That's that energy.
That shit was strong. Like that shit took a lot out of me for sure. So I was like, hell no, y'all, I'm sorry. like, I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't.
Do you wish to share anybody that came to you?
Do I wish what?
To share anybody that came to you that we might not know of? Because you said
Who?
people came to like other deceased celebrities.
Um, Marilyn Monroe, Pop Smoke.
Damn,
Duck was trying to come through. Cause I posted most of them. I done forgotten about
that's
mine.
crazy.
No, Marilyn Monroe for real though.
That's a,
Aaliyah.
yeah. That first of all, the Marilyn Monroe is the part that got me. But here, first of all, you said Duck, right? And I know you knew I was going. How does that work? Did Vaughn come back like, hey, listen, G, G, I don't even gotta say nothing after that. Did he come back? Because like how does that work? We in the physical don't really know how does that work. And you said Duck came to you. Interesting enough, we do know that Duck and Vaughn actually was friends before all the bullcrap. You know what I'm saying? So for him to come to you, was it any type of like, like what was that about? If you care to share.
First of all, when I started getting like connected to Vaughn, like he used to watch me, like he used to watch the people that could come to me, and so
Mm.
the fact that he, allowed him to, cause like he was just straight stopping shit, like for real, like it was a lot. So the fact that he let him come through, I'm telling motherfuckers that
Hey, watch what you say, because you know what they about to take that. King Von spiritual advisor said that Duck and King Von in
I,
the other world they friends. You know how they go.
I don't care, because y'all gotta understand, y'all talking about characters. Y'all like
Mm,
physical is an illusion. It's a play. That's not who they
mm,
were. Like those body cards are not them. Their souls
mm,
are like not the same over there. Like stop it.
mm. Now you know why I say that, right? Because I think this went over people's heads. I don't know if you caught it, but Mama Duck, she was kind of letting it out when she said she didn't want to say too much, but she kind of made it like a reference to maybe King Von and Duck being related somehow, some way. Did you see
I
that live?
I ain't see that. I don't be watching people. I just don't. I be having other shit going on, so I don't get to
Yeah,
see nothing. Babies don't tell me about it.
yeah.
Um,
Like, I just thought that. Listen, I thought that was interesting because you said that, and then after you said that, it just clicked to me that Mama Duck kind of made a reference that, like I said, I don't know if she, I didn't know what she was doing. Maybe she was being, I don't know, but she made it seem like it was some type of something there.
this is
You
the
know,
thing. Like people need to understand the afterlife. Like people need to understand what goes on behind the scenes or before the scenes, right? If they
Mm-hmm.
and how that shit go, they will stop being so ignorant to, saying what happens when you get out this body car. Okay? The only reason why Vaughn won't cross over and just so it's because of how they did him. You understand? Like if it had been some regular shit, I say this all the time. If motherfuckers from Chicago or the ops or whoever actually got him, he was not afraid of death. He was not afraid to die. But it's the
Mm-hmm.
way it died. Like, who can rest in peace? Like, stop being crazy. Like, you don't just die and automatically everything is good. That's not how it go. Like, religion actually fuck people up with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now you ain't lying about that. Cause just imagine how you feel knowing that you trusted somebody and those same people did X, Y, and Z to you. Imagine you be in the background too, like, oh, I wish I could just, oh my, I'm gonna at least try. That's why when you say Jimmy Bones, it makes a lot of sense. I can see
Man.
that.
But see, it's like this. People be thinking that things on movies, right? People be thinking that shit on
Mm-hmm.
TV actually illusionary when first of all of this is illusionary, but bro, where y'all think they get the ideas from? Where the fuck, what I'm saying, did they get the idea from? So I pay
Mm.
attention to I know the real. I know the real. I know it for sure. For
You know you
sure.
tapped into it, of course. All right, so like I said, we were supposed to be on my platform, right? So I don't know how I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna make sure everybody know how we first linked up. Now it was 2020 when Vaughn had just passed away. Automatically, when he passed, I said something wasn't right. I personally said that due to my knowledge of just the industry and seeing how things were already playing out between Vaughn and Dirk in that case that they all caught. Are you familiar with that case with Vaughn, Dirk, Hella Bands, and Zoo?
Right. Is.
So what was your thoughts on that? Because I feel a lot of people just focus on his passing, but not a lot of people focus on that situation there. And I think that's part of where it started. Maybe I'm wrong, but what do you think?
That listen, I just don't see how people skipped over that. But I did post about that. I did post,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just basically what the elite do. What the elite do for people that be want to get in the industry. Let me tell you what they do. They are master illusionists. They like plots. They like
Mm-hmm.
plot. They like to send your ass in a frenzy. So all that was set up from the guy that they was supposed to be beat up to, what I'm saying, Dirk supposed to be shot, Buns, all that shit was people be casualties. Like it really was just to lead Von into where he was supposed to go. Like, I'm sorry. All the judges, the doctors, they all work together. Like, it's for real.
Now
Shit.
you mentioned the doctors. It's another thing that I feel people just didn't care about. Not that they didn't care about, but it went over their heads. That situation where his picture got leaked in the doctor, the hospital, whatever.
Was he in the morgue? Was he in the morgue or was he in the? Because I thought he was in the morgue, but I didn't like that picture, so I ain't really even just. I don't even
Yeah,
shit think I too hard.
yeah. Now that was one of those you see it and you just you can't just the energy, like you always say, the frequency, everything was off about that picture, and I think it was purposely put out there. But the question is, who else can have access to that picture? You see what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is though, the thing is when Dirk is, I ain't gonna lie. Dirk ass was tied into these people. These people run the fucking.
Absolutely.
They got jurisdiction. They got pull. They can, you know what I'm saying. So I can't even. Of course, we would like to say like, yeah, it was a family member. Whoop de whoop de whoop. But bro, these motherfuckers be having doctor. I mean, I don't trust none of them. I don't trust the
That
doctor. Trust the
it,
teachers. Nothing.
it and the reason why I brought that up is for the simple fact that once again, another person that got King Von name in his mouth out of nowhere was YSL Woody. Out of all people, YSL Woody came recently and said that same hospital that Vaughn actually went to, they're known for, we all got them doctors that we know I ain't going there because you go there, you don't come out. And he was saying that Grady is one of those doctors or hospitals that Vaughn actually went to, and that's known for, not not being or the most, I don't know.
Man.
And then
And what I didn't like was like when I first started telling the story, it was a lot of senseless pieces that people was just throwing around and a lot of speculation and that was hindering, the plot. The biggest thing that Vaughn wanted motherfuckers to know is that Dirk ass was the mastermind behind
mm-hmm.
anything else, motherfucker talking about 21 Savage and Boosie. What he told me, my story, I'm only telling y'all what he told me. I ain't putting no extra in it. He wanted Dirk's ass and he wanted Asian's ass.
Mm,
He wanted his niggas that conspired even down to Muwap. Because people just
mm.
like Muwap was so fucking loyal. Like his ass was in it too. Like, stop it. That's
They
why
had to be.
I adopted
They
him.
had to be, G. And this is why every last one, if you realize, well, but I'm just talking to them out there. If they realize every last person that really, I wouldn't say had something to do with, but that was around that situation, notice how they either passed away or they in jail. It.
It was a curse. He put a curse on them, just like on Jimmy Bones. One, two, Von is. I told them. I've been telling these people, but I'm the crazy lady. But everything my crazy ass then said, down to his friends, down to who the fuck ever, then came to pass. Okay, okay.
That's the truth. I must give you that. I wish I wanted to talk about the video, but yesterday I uploaded the video and it got age restricted or something. But I definitely wanted to talk about the video of that night. Now I know you probably don't want to see it, but it's a lot within that video itself that will show a lot. To this day, we still don't know who woke him up. It's all speculation about who did it. I know you a little more tapped in, but I'm talking about as far as the world. Because remember, Honey K Track claimed that he wasn't himself. And I think we know what that means. Somebody woke him up, and then that was that.
Muwap woke him up.
There you go now. Y'all heard it first. I mean, well, not y'all, but I'm pretty sure you done told your people, but
I
there
mean,
you go.
like in my updates and you know what I'm saying in my what you call it, you know what I'm saying in my you know what I'm saying when I do like my posts and things like that. That's why Muwap got chosen by Dirk. You understand? And I was telling
Mm.
everybody pay attention to Muwap. And y'all remember when Von had told me to tell Duke, when Duke had got out of jail, Von had told me to tell him to stay away from Muwap because he was Dirk boy now. All right.
G,
And
hold on, G. I'm gonna get to that. G, damn, G, give it a second, G.
I'm
Give
tired.
it. You know why? Because the reason why I got that in the part to where you told Basil as well. I said Basil. You told Basil as well to watch out. And what happened? What another a month after? And then if you
Man,
notice, after he got out, guess what? He started distancing himself. I told people something ain't right there. And they keep trying to, of course, they always make it seem like they okay by, behind the closed thing. But we know what's really going on. Ever since he got out of jail, he don't be as close to Dirk as he once was. And Bezu is the same one. Matter of fact, he's the same one that called you weird, right?
he called me the Chris said he didn't give a damn what that crazy lady said because somebody told him, saying listen, like somebody inboxed him was like she said like she warning you like listen to her and he was like he don't saying he don't want to hear what that crazy lady got to say and she I
And,
okay.
and, and lo and behold, what happened?
All right. Vaughn said that Dirk gonna snake everybody. Everybody that was in that plot, y'all have no idea that he was gonna come back and spin a block on y'all ass. You feel me? And I wasn't even trying to warn them, Michelle. I just was like Vaughn was talking so fucking much that I had to tell somebody that shit. He was wearing me out.
So here's a question now, right? What do you feel about Dirk actually going down with that whole little Pab situation?
Well, I don't ever look at things from the physical value of it. So I know how the elites work. You feel me? I've been studying the industry for a long time. So I know
Yes,
how they,
yes, ma'am. Yes,
you know
ma'am.
what I'm saying? I know how they get down. So my thing was for people that say that Dirk slid for Vaughn. Tim, allegedly was the one that, saying, unalived him. Why the fuck was they after Quando and Lil Pab them, but not Lil Tim? Lil Tim
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even in the car. Who was y'all trying to kill, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because Quando, remember I told y'all Quando was the weakest link. Quando was the, like, honestly, he out of everybody, he was one of the ones that was upset about having to play a part in it. Right? So
You definitely said that.
he always on the verge of want to tell. He always on the verge of want to repent, as the Christians say, because he can't handle what, like, they can't handle it. Right? So they was
I'm
trying to
with
get
it.
it was Quando that they was trying to. The elite told Dirk, right, that he had to, to tie up this loose end. You want to be down with us, right? He turned their hair blonde. What I tell y'all, when they turn their hair blonde, you motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
better get
Better
out of there.
run, right? You better run.
Right, right, right.
And you know what's that song? There's a song where he said, I don't what damn I put money on, basically he put money on something, and he want the one that he paid for, which is right after that little Pap situation, which is crazy. Somebody said remember that song Back in Blood. See, you know what's crazy? The whole Back in Blood song, not even the whole Back in Blood song, but what was that song with King Von where he said, even though that's folks' cousin, man, F Lil Mister. On his new album that came out that was released after he passed away, you know what's funny? They blanked out that whole verse. Knowing damn well if Vaughn was here, they would have never blanked out that verse, that part. But that just goes to show that that man is definitely, he felt the way with him dissing his cousin.
It was just basically, how, Vaughn was that nigga and Dirk was never that nigga. So,
Mm-hmm.
with him, you act like you gonna put him on, but you secretly want to take his ass down because you can't beat him.
He said you could tell Gala being patient. She got to be patient with me. I'm in the physical. I gotta ask these questions.
I get it. We get it.
I'm in
Get
the
it.
physical, y'all. Come on, don't hurt me.
We understand.
But like I said, it's definitely insightful, and I wish that a lot of people also that was on from my side, because you already got people over here that know what's going on, and I really mostly wanted them to come over here and see from you personally. A lot of people, it's crazy. A lot of people actually wanted this. I told you before. I'm glad we actually got to do this.
We gonna have to do it again from your side, friend, when you got it better now.
Yeah, listen, we definitely going to. I'm gonna get tomorrow. Today was a lot of running around, but tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that StreamYard stuff down pat.
Yeah,
Here's a
because
here's a here's a question somebody wanted me to ask you too. They said, how would you describe Vaughn at the time when he first came to you?
hurt,
Mm,
hurt, hurt, like hurt and angry, but more so like hurt, like understanding how deep that goddamn plot went and how everybody just, was in on it. Like, I'm talking about blasphemy.
mm.
Blasphemy, right? Terrible, terrible, heavy. So that's what pulled me in, because it's like, shit, bro. Like, I feel so bad for you. Like, after he told me that shit, like, I was crying. Like, wow, I couldn't imagine my folks doing it. I get their ass too. You feel me? Yeah, I get
That
they.
explains why you got on board to make sure you help, because you definitely did. I think you definitely opened a lot of people's eyes. It's
I
easy
just
for me to say something, but when you say it, and it actually comes to pass, it's been so long they can sit there and say that you're lying. You know what I'm saying?
But I expect for the humans to respond like that, because they really can't see past the five senses. And where I come from is six sense and higher. So a lot of the shit that I say, they can't comprehend it. So all they can do is try to belittle it, or, what I'm saying, talk down on it. But I know what the fuck going on. Like,
That's a
I
fact.
know.
Speaking of that, right, and especially that night, um, do you think Slutty and Louis targeted?
Whew, okay. I
And
will
the reason
say,
why I haven't really heard before
uh
you before G, I haven't heard you speak on this too much. I had to ask that one.
And the reason why with the, I feel like now with Slutty, just a casualty, right? A casualty. But with Louis, my thing with Louis was like you knew what it was, okay? Like you knew, like after he was able to, I feel like after he was able to regain himself, you know, what I'm saying, get himself back together. Like nobody was coming out and saying what the fuck he was, and that was Von's thing. Like who gonna ride for me? Like
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like I was asking him, like, you want me to reach out to you, this folks? Like, you want me to reach out to this? He like, shit, what for? Who gonna ride? Like, who gonna ride? I'm like, shit, you got a point,
Damn.
bro.
I say you got a point.
Got a point. But this is the thing. Listen, so many people was invested in seeing Von get brought to justice. Like people that were close to these people were messaging me, telling me things that corroborated and went in alignment with what the fuck I was saying. And it's no way I could know this shit, because how I know that Muwat was trying to get Louis to change his story. How I know that? Bunny
Mm.
said, like, if it wasn't important to the plot, he really, unless he was gossiping and being messy, he really kept it, you know what I'm saying, on a need to know basis. People was literally giving me the stuffing. You understand? They was literally giving me
Mm-hmm.
the his people, right? His people. And I didn't blast them because these people were scared. And they was telling
I
me,
would.
like, you know, don't post it, don't show their name. So shit, I'm not finna jeopardize them. So I didn't.
So what? What was it? But here's the thing. So why would they do that though? You know why? The reason why I ask that is because it's people like yourself, right? It's people like me, but more so you, because you more so put yourself out there when you say things like you speak to them. So for me, people see me and be like, "Oh, well, he's just observing." But when you say speak to them, they think you crazy. But being that you get confirmation from the family, why would they sit there and let you look crazy knowing what you're saying is true? And then tell you, no, you're telling the truth, but don't post it. You see what I'm saying?
Because they don't have the protection that I have, and they are
Mm,
people, and I feel like they are right to be scared of these people, because if you're not of a certain rank, your ass can get got. That's just it.
mm. Now my question is that frustrating sometimes to you though? Like when you know the truth and I guess certain things but you can't say it. You know what I'm saying?
Not really, because most times I say it. You feel me? Like most times I say it, because what am I not saying it for? Who I'm scared of? Who gonna stop me?
Mm.
Right? Who gonna stop me?
I got it. Was there anything that transpired behind the scenes that anything that transpired that you knew was going to happen ahead of time, but you never said anything?
Hmm. Besides all of this, like
Mm.
what we saying, like,
Maybe specifics then.
like yeah. When he passed, I cried like I knew him too. Like that shit had glitched something out. People of all over the world and shit was like hitting me up, like, what's going on? Like, why we feel like this? Old people like 50, 60 years old was hitting me up, like, why I feel so sad for this guy. Like, what's going on? Can you help me going on? Like, shit, I'm crying with y'all. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what
Hmm.
the fuck. For real. I don't know. I don't know.
I
That shit
think,
was wild.
like you say, it's the energy.
That shit was wild. Like people were hurt. Like people was fucking hurt. Like that shit hurt everybody. Like I ain't gonna even lie. Like I cried too. Like I cried on a few occasions. Cause at first the shit was overwhelming. It's like, shit, bro, you done pushing me out here in that ward. I don't even like these people. Right? And I gotta argue for yeah, I don't even like these people. You got me about these folks cussing me out, and I'm crazy. I'm delusional. I'm in love with the nigga. It was just so
Y-
much, man.
Yeah,
It
you
was so
used
much.
to go off. You definitely used to go off.
Cause stop playing with me. Shit, stop. Like he's a client to me. Like when I used to post that he was flirting and shit, that's to let y'all know that you are not the body, bro. The soul, what you are. That soul keeps going on when that body car drop, and that is facts. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's facts. That's
So it's crazy you say that, right? Because I always believe in frequency as well, energy. And like I always tell you, you know, you more deep into it, but I feel a lot of energy. If you go back to even your old video I was just playing before live, you see the comments. You see people saying they had dreams of him that never right?
right.
Dreams, they cried, they listened, they don't know how they ended up listening to it. Crazy.
That was man. 2020 was crazy. The 2020 was crazy for me. Like that shit changed my life though. That shit changed my life. Like I met a lot of people I would have never met their ass because I was gonna get on YouTube, but in my own time, because I be stalling.
I
I,
see. Was it anything that transpired behind the scenes that whether it was from the family that was like negative? And I say that because you kind of switched up for y'all that was here long enough. Remember you were saying names and then you kind of stopped saying names.
but
You know, and
when you say names, you talking about like the main character names, or
yeah, like you went with the Donovans and the
oh,
the
that was
rapper girl.
first started, and I didn't know if I was gonna get in trouble or like my channels, what I'm saying, if they could strike my channel and what I'm saying, all that type of shit. So that's why I was saying those nicknames
Okay.
because I didn't know. But once I realized, like, oh, okay, get my little legalities together, then I started just saying fuck it. Cause people acting like they dumb. Who is Donovan? Who is Donovan? Like,
Yeah, like
nigga, Dirk. Dirk.
so
Like,
here's the thing, right? So now when it comes, because of course they want me to ask you about Kayla, but I already had this question in the tuck. How do you think, or maybe do you think that her messing with Chief Keef would be a thing if Vaughn was here? I know the answer pretty much, but I gotta ask.
I think what people underestimate about Von the most, and I think it's crazy for people to physically have been around him, and what I'm saying, and I haven't, but the shit that people think that he give a fuck about, don't,
Mm-hmm.
don't, don't. Like this nigga, man, don't, bro. That shit
So
crazy that he'll give a fuck about that. Like for
I
real.
remember you saying somebody reached out to you from the family. Can you share who it was?
Shit, Balo, his sister, I don't know if this is his god sister, uncle.
K.
Yeah, her. I don't know if this was like an uncle, somebody he was close to. Um, I can't remember. I can't say his damn name. But yeah, those are the ones that I reached out to.
Now the reason why I asked that is because say that again.
I said, well, they reached out to me.
I asked that because Balo switched his story a couple of times.
And Balo switching his story. My only issue with Balo was how he was riding for Asian. You understand? Because what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
that this bitch, what I'm saying, and even talk to, what I'm saying, talking to his uncle, motherfuckers wasn't no Asian dog like that. Like his folks wasn't on her like that. They was not
Mm-hmm.
like she wasn't just before his grandma died and shit like that. Like bitch, you wasn't sitting down, what I'm saying, having dinners and shit with grandma. You was a what I'm saying, a for show ass girlfriend. Right, that's what you was. So my thing with Balo was, it's like it gave off clout chasing. Like this bitch set up your,
Mm-hmm.
mad at all of them, be mad at all of them. You feel me? This bitch was a send out. She was ascending. She was on Dirk's side. So if you gonna be upset with Dirk, you gotta be upset with her. That's Dirk, bitch.
Yeah. And I find it funny how it's crazy that they claim that her and Dirk were so friends and so tight, and she was the one that hooked Vaughn up with Dirk. However, we never see Asian with Dirk at all. Like literally never.
Cause you know how you gotta play that side bitch off. You gotta, what I'm saying, the bottom bitch. She always wanna be somebody. You feel me? You don't speak to
She
me.
went.
What they say? Nod your head. I'll fuck you later. That's shit.
See, that's that country. That's that country coming out. That's that country coming out.
Look, look, you see me just nod your head. I'll fuck you later. She one of them type of motherfuckers.
Now,
But
I wanted to segue into Kayla B, and this is why I brought up Balo, right? Did you catch the interview that Balo and Kay did when they were talking about the night with King Von and exposed how much times he got shot and all that?
I don't think so. I think people were sending me clips of it, but I just wasn't watching that shit, bro. I just wasn't watching that shit. It's just I
Yeah.
don't want to.
Well, you listen. You know I'm not too tapped in, G. So I gotta watch just so I pick out certain things. And I know that with time they keep lying and lying and lying. Now they lied and said that Kayla B was home or wherever she was. He got the call about Vaughn, wherever the case may be. But a picture has surfaced. Shout out to Janaea. I think that's her name. She's another one. She's a little more lower, like but she definitely did her homework and she put out a lot of videos. Shout out to her. Um, she got a picture of not only Bezu, but Kayla B also in the club with Vaughn the night that he was celebrating his the album release. Now they was the only ones in there with N95 mask on, looking sticking out like a sore thumb, right? Now Bezu says he couldn't be around Dirk and he wasn't supposed to be around Vaughn. However, he was there that night. When they asked him what happened or whatever the case may be, he was the same one talking about he was at the Waffle House, he seen a car, all that bull, the bull crap. So
Right.
what how do you feel about Kayla B that night and how everything played out?
I mean, I honestly, I don't feel anything like shit. Y'all was pieces to the plot. Everybody had to
Mm-hmm.
be like everybody had a, you know what I'm saying, a spot to fill. And if you didn't have a spot to fill, you shut your fucking mouth. That's just
Mm.
how it go.
Now, why did she need to steal those hard drives from Vaughn House?
Because come on now. And so this is the thing. I really feel like I don't know if like Vaughn was wanting me to reach out to her earlier, like closer, but like bro, I just didn't like her energy. Like I tried, I ain't gonna even hold y'all, but I had made a post on my old IG, and I was like, Vaughn said, "What he fucking bracelet at? Like who got his fucking bracelet off his dress?" And she had came
Mm-hmm.
on. He was like, you like cut it out or something. Like cut what out? Like this for real. Like I ain't trying to disrespect y'all or no shit like that. But shit, he said what his motherfucking bracelet at.
With that bracelet now.
I'm just saying, shit. So I just really feel like maybe he like when he first died, like when he first came to me, he was adamant about trying to reach out to her, like adamant about trying to reach out to her. And I tried, but it's like, bro, I ain't finna reach out to that motherfucker no more, man. Cause I don't even like her energy, first of all. And that's when he was like, fuck it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dirt got her. Like shit, Dirt got her now. Like,
But
okay.
why you I just wanted to ask you like three questions in the one. Why do you think nobody paid attention to what 21 said the night that Vaughn was killed? Concerning how Dirk found out about the news. We all seen him on live, quote unquote, in the Suburban. Why did he say that they was both at the bowling alley? Not asking you why, but like why would he say they was both at the bowling alley? Dirk got the call and he ran out the bowling alley.
Because their job is to spin you, right? Like their job is to fucking, you know, make y'all dizzy. And that's what everybody was doing with the difference. It was Boosie on the club, Boosie,
Yep,
badass.
yep.
It was so much extra shit that people was forgetting that I said Dirk ass was the mastermind. It was pissing him off. He was getting pissed off, like for real.
It just didn't make sense. And they had 20 Savage giving her a whole truck. How that out of all the times right after that, suddenly she get a truck. But his sister, or no, not his sister, Mona Lisa just came out and said that, pretty much everything we've been saying, or you definitely are saying. But once again, I wonder why this is coming out now. Like that whole Twitter rant was just mad random. You know what I'm saying?
But at this point, you're coming out saying things that I've already, you know what I'm saying? Like Ain't none of this shit surprising no more. Actually, I done said it so many goddamn times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just it's nothing else that they can say that I'll be like, oh wow, I never heard that before. Like I don't want to hear this shit. Boosie said
That's
there. Boosie said Vaughn said that, and when like everybody caught that, oh Boosie said this and this. Like, bro,
yeah,
Boosie lying.
yeah.
Like,
So yeah, look, I don't know what it is. I go live all the time, and I tell people I don't know what it is with Boozy, but I personally feel he one of them ones. I can't prove it. Like I said, I'm in the physical, but something ain't right. Every time he's around, something weird happens. With Reese, remember when Reese got locked up, he claimed he was outside, and the guy from Chicago, the jeweler, got killed. He said all that stuff talking about, well, I heard he was walking to the car, and how do you know all this? You know what I'm saying?
hey, that's a good question, good. Hold on. Is this? Oh, that's a boy. I'm sorry, I couldn't see. I'm sorry. They said,
Well,
well, we think Dirk locked up, but what if they just hit him? Because now if they, what I'm saying, they could be about to clone his ass because they do that too. If he
I
come out
was
the
there. You
new book,
go.
y'all know what's up
There you go. So with that, I personally think his time was up.
oh,
Like I and
for sure.
you correct me you correct me on this, but here's what I feel. I feel like you always say, there's certain things they have to do, right? And once you say I don't want to do it no more, or you don't want to do it, and you know the word, I want to use sacrifice, but some people believe it is what it is. Once you say you don't want to do something, then that's it, and then it's over.
Because they own your soul. You have to do what the fuck they say. You understand? But
Mm,
listen, talking about Boosie, his friend Ivy, his friend Ivy, his friend Ivy popped up on my board one night, and I was just like, you
mm.
know what? I ain't even finna go whatever route this is. Whatever you finna say, brother, I'm sorry.
Come on with it, G. G, come on with it.
Listen,
Nah, G, you can't do that, G. You can't do
listen.
that, G.
I swear, listen, I swear on my mama's soul. He said his name was Ivy. I posted it on fucking Facebook like a nigga named
Mm.
Ivy. They didn't even, because when they just tell me shit and I don't know who they is, I posted on my social media. So if you know these souls, you know these spirits, they got something to say. So I posted that. I'm gonna go back and fucking find it. Like Ivy was trying to say something, and I just knew he was finna tell me that Boosie got his head gone, but I just didn't even feel like going down that rabbit hole. I posted that on
See,
my
that's a
Facebook.
that's a story I don't even know about. I didn't even know about Ivy or anybody. I gotta look into that. Do you who is Ivy actually? Well, you say you don't know, but I see people in the comments saying he was his friends or love somebody
That
his
was
lover.
saying, does she know of the lady who said he would die before he died and he wouldn't be able to celebrate the album? No, I didn't, but I heard about it. I heard about her saying that, but that's not hard to predict because it's patterns. It's patterns.
Mm,
And I like to all the time. It's a difference in a true prediction and when a motherfucker are just peeping patterns. A prediction means it's no physical basis, period. When I do a prediction, I literally be seeming like I'm talking about literally nothing because there's no physical evidence. When there's
that's a
prediction, I mean,
fact.
you just looking at how it's been going based off of a certain trajectory. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the difference. That's the difference. Because I be
And
seeing folks,
this is
they be predicting and they don't. They don't.
and I'm glad you said that because that's the difference between me and you. And I tell people that all the time. I can't take nothing from G. G is G. I'm just the pattern guy. G is G, y'all.
I'm just
Here's
saying,
my
like,
question.
go ahead.
So we I wanted to talk about those what's names more because those hard. I see somebody made an interesting point in the comments. They said the reason why Dirk get those that hard drive is because he believed that some songs was on there where Vaughn was probably exposing the fact that Dirk told, which is crazy, because that's a good prediction to me. Them songs that he put out, some of it already seemed like he was already spilling the beans, even the why he told part song, right?
Right.
Now,
Um,
like I said, I don't know.
On
Would
top
you?
of that, the
Mm-hmm.
heart was important because that's Von's legacy. You understand?
Mm,
Like that's his essence up in there. Like that shit is worth a gold mine. So understand,
mm-hmm.
money is always the motive with these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second, souls first, money right after. Right, souls out. Like if you get enough souls, it's the money gonna be there. It's just, man, it's shit so deep. It's so deep. It's
I
so
mean,
deep.
cause just think about it. Why did he have them in his, in his? And I think maybe that's why he wanted to get in contact with Kayla at first to tell, because maybe she was the only one that knew. Because Kay, his god sister, in says that her and Balo was in his house. She even posted a picture of him. I mean, of her in his closet the other day. So maybe they was there, but they just didn't know where those hard drives was, or maybe they did, but they didn't want to take them.
They if they knew, they would have got him.
So everybody just like, God damn, God damn.
They
I
would have
tell
got
you one thing. As soon as Dirk got those hard drives, he definitely started sounding like Vaughn. And everybody keep telling me I'm tripping, but it was a song that he had put out right after he said he was gonna stop dissing Duck, and he kept dissing Duck. But I feel personally that song was something that was off of them hard drives.
man. Then he not only, like, it's called energy harvesting, right? And,
Mm-hmm.
and when you harvest somebody energy, you were basically like siphoning their soul. So this is what Dirk was trying to do, because he was he signed them over, like he, you know what I'm saying, signed them or whatever. So Dirk was literally just harvesting, you know what I'm saying, Von's essence to capitalize off of,
Mm-hmm. He
right?
definitely sounded like Vaughn.
His ass was singing and shit. His ass was lullabying all since 2010 and 12. And now all of a sudden you just hardcore. The mannerisms and shit, how Von be moving his hands. You trying to stand like him.
Uh-huh.
You're not him.
Remember they say he stole Dave's Low flow? How you go from Dave's Low to sounding like a killer? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Because his ass energy like they vampires are real, bro. Like that shit is for real. People be thinking that because, you know what I'm saying, it don't look like it do on the movies, but vampires exist and they will suck your ass dry. It ain't
Mm.
blood, it's soul, it's essence. It's the soul is the most valuable thing around this motherfucker. It's more than gold. It's more than gold.
So real quick question away from all this. How is it different from, like, when they say energy vampires, incubus, succubus, like how is those things different?
They're not. It's just different. Like there's different, like there's different looking humans. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It's the same thing. They just different, you know what I'm saying, categories of the same thing. So succubus, they're real. Okay. Energy vampires, actual vampires. Like it's for real. I'm sorry. It's for real.
Somebody says, so that picture with them in court here in Atlanta, why was Vaughn looking at Dirk like that in the court? I tell people that all the time. And Jay, what's that guy? Jay Hood. He now I think that's enough. They hate him. They hate him. Jay Hood. How do you feel about him, matter of fact?
I actually got into it with him.
For
I
real?
actually
I missed that one.
because it was on Instagram. It was on Instagram, and he had made a video because based of, like, first of all, he was coming out saying a lot of the shit about Von, because, you know, saying that I had already said about Von. So I, you know, said I share his video or whatever, but he had started, like, he be on some Jesus, you know, saying some Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
And that shit, he just went too far with that shit. He just was always he just gave hater. Like, you know, that one motherfucker that was they watching one nigga get all the hoes and you wanted to get the hoes. So that's
We
what he
definitely
gave.
know how that be. It's a motherfucker in the background talking about, I'm gonna drop a dime on that. I don't like that.
Period. 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 So that's how me and him.
Uh,
So he made a video about something, and then I had shared it, and then he gonna say something about a witch. He came on my IG, was like, he don't know me, and I'm a witch, and this is this. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't say I knew you. I'm saying what you said was accurate because I said that. Right. And so he
mm-hmm.
had tried to go live about me knowing that, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't go live
Yeah,
with
see you playing.
shit. Don't play with
See you
me.
playing. See you playing. See, I
Don't.
always tell it's certain people. It's certain people. They just different. You. And that's for my fellas too. And a little off subject because these guys that be out here playing with these females, y'all don't know who they be. Like, and I yeah. That's all, man. But the reason why I brought him up is because he was a big advocate of who's that? O Block. He was one
Right.
of the ones saying that, basically exposing all the weird stuff that they be doing out there before it became cool. Now you starting to hear all the little weird zesty rumors, the backdoor rumors, and all that stuff that's been going on. So that's why I brought him up because he was just saying pretty much the same thing. What the hell happened? But so like we was talking about the whole situation, how he was looking at Dirk in court. I think at that point Dirk already knew what time it was.
I
He
think
knew because Vaughn is Vaughn.
time out. I think YouTube doing something to my. I think YouTube did something to my channel.
See, here you go now.
That is.
What is
That
what is it saying?
I don't know. I have to come out and see. I have to go out and see. But we're gonna have to do this again because I got my damn cat like locked up and I gotta go get him out of there. But we're
All
gonna have
right,
to do
so
we're gonna have to
G, listen, I'm listening. My fault. You know what it is? It's lagging. So when you talk and I start my fault, what you said?
I said we're gonna have to do a part two because I gotta go get my cat because I
Listen, G, I'm gonna hit you on Instagram. We're gonna talk. I actually wanted people to call up. We'll save that for next time. So that's even better.
right,
They
right,
get to ask their questions.
right. Let me see what the fuck going on with my YouTube because they did something literally while I'm on this live, like literally.
All right,
So
G. If anything, I'll holler at you on Instagram.
all
Y'all
right,
be safe. I appreciate you for
okay.
having me.
All right,
All right.
love y'all. Love y'all. Bye.